everyone, welcome to Start Player 1. I'm Brandon Knight.
And I'm Shirayuki.
And we're playing Code Realized Bouquet of Rainbows. Now, we have all our guys together, we got our little group of dudes, and they're going to train us in different skills so that we're more prepared to handle the world. Now we gotta decide who we're going to go with. Circle.
Ah, did it again.
I tried to stop you. So we can ask Van Helsing, Victor, Empe, or Saint Germain.
I'm thinking Van Helsing.
Why?
Defense.
You think we should learn some defense skills for ourselves?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mr. Van Helsing, would you teach me?
Me?
Yes. I'd like to ask for your help.
I'm not one to talk, but your first choice is the man who pointed a gun at you yesterday. You're definitely strange. It can't be helped. Every person under this roof is strange. So true.
I saw your strength firsthand yesterday. If I need to learn how to protect myself, I'd like to start with lessons from you. Van Helsing nods in reply.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll teach you some basic necessities of fighting. Hey, don't go too hard on her, alright? She's a delicate lady. That won't be a problem. I was once a member of the British Order of Knights. I know how to handle both ladies and thugs. Do not worry, Shirayuki.
I can't help but feel a
Subtle, malicious
intent in how he looks at me.
Van Helsing's more of the assassin's type than the teacher type. Will you be alright? Do you need any bandages before you go? Quite. Stay out of this. I'm sorry. Let me repeat that. Quiet. Stay out of this. I said it would be alright. Oh, but the expressions you made while saying it was quite terrifying. Indeed.
His silent glare is even more fearsome. I start walking after Van Helsing, and we arrive at a river bank near the mansion. The breeze from the Thames feels good.
We're wasting time. There's no room for standing around in a daze.
Yes, Master Van Helsing.
Master?
The one learning is the student, and the one teaching is the master, right?
Master? Not bad. Never mind. If you're ready, let's hurry up and get started.
Alright.
First, I'm going to teach you about fighting. Best advice I can give you, don't fight.
That sounds like a
Contradiction.
contradiction.
It's far better strategy for an amateur than trying to depend on a newly acquired defensive skill. Don't hesitate. Run.
You're starting to sound like Lupin.
Don't compare me to that cut purse. There's no other way. It truly is an effective strategy to protect yourself. With that in mind, I'm going to teach you some fighting techniques.
Are we using guns and swords? I'm not very comfortable with those things.
No, I'm only going to teach you to do unarmed combat. Amateurs let down their guards when they hold a weapon, thinking it makes them stronger.
I see.
And about the poison within your body. I heard that there's nothing that it cannot melt. Is that true?
That's what Victor says.
Then save it as a last resort. It may be a surprise attack and an extremis use. That's an extremis use.
Tiramisu?
In Italian dessert, it uses sponge cake with coffee, mascarpone, cheese, egg yolk, sugar, and a dusting of cocoa on top. I've attempted to make it, but I have never been quite successful. Nope, I said in extremis, meaning in dire straits. Understand?
Yes, I understand that you obviously like to cook.
Anyhow, save that poison as a last-ditch effort. I'm going to teach you some self-defense techniques useful to amateurs.
Alright.
First, don't punch. There's a chance you might break your fingers. Don't try fancy swinging kicks either, as you may fall.
What should I do then?
Well, at punching or kicking, it takes years of training for your body to instantly make the right movements in an actual battle. It's not the sort of thing that can be taught in a few days. I'm going to teach you some simple methods that don't rely on skill.
No skill?
Yes. Get your opponent off guard and throw your body against them, leading with your shoulder.
Throw myself?
Once your opponent is knocked off balance, you simply run. See? That doesn't sound too hard, does it?
I think I can do that.
Good. Let's give it a quick try. I'll catch you. Come at me with all your strength.
Alright. I brace myself, then charge forward, leading with my shoulder. Or at least I try. Van Helsing steps aside and I fall. You said you would catch me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a bit surprised.
What about that surprised you? I pull myself up.
You're very fast. An impact like that would cause tremendous bodily harm.
Isn't that normal?
Yes. In a skilled practitioner, it seems you have potential. After that body blow, next I will teach you how to hit.
I'll do my best.
Before we officially begin training, let me ask you something. What do you think is the most necessary when fighting an arm?
Insight to catch the opponent off guard.
Go for it.
Is it insight to see when the opponent isn't paying attention?
That's right. You're quite perceptive.
I wasn't expecting him to praise me.
No matter how strong the enemy is, if you can hit them when they're not expecting it, you have the upper hand. Attack first.
Yes, Master Van Helsing.
If you're gonna call me that, I'm gonna be very strict in training you. Don't even think of trying to run away.
I'll be alright. Van Helsing and I worked on teaching me combat skills until the sun goes down. He says that I have a talent for it, and even teaches me some basic kicks when he was only going to teach me a shoulder charge. I feel stronger.
Don't be stupid. That's just how your body reacted to the workout.
At this rate, I'll become stronger than you at some point.
Now you're just being delusional.
I think I might pursue a career in the martial arts.
You completely lost your way of life. What about searching for your father?
Van Helsing sighs and begins walking. Are we done for today?
Yeah. The rules are that we're supposed to return to the mansion at sundown.
As I follow Van Helsing, I begin to realize something. Hey, Mr. Van Helsing, why are you walking slower than when we headed out earlier?
I figured you were tired. What? Don't just stare at me in silence.
I'm just surprised. When I first saw you, I thought you were a scary person.
I said before, I know how to act around a lady.
That's right. But you don't have to worry about me. I'm not tired at all. We can keep going.
After all that training, unbelievable.
Van Helsing picks up his pace a little and I continue to follow him. He still doesn't say much, but I feel as if the distance between us has closed a bit.
Good, now everyone kind of likes us.
Yeah. A few days later. Every day I was taught by someone new to protect myself in different ways. Lupin taught me methods to escape or getting out of a pinch. He showed me the importance of always being calm and having a plan. Van Helsing taught me fighting techniques and how to have the proper mindset when in a heated situation. Victor prepared several concoctions for me to use to protect myself. Impei taught me how to recognize the various steam engines used throughout London, as well as how to operate them. Saint Germain always shows me the geography and topography of London in a way that I can easily understand. I feel like I've suddenly become more powerful, but they make sure to remind me that I'm only scratching at the surface. At the same time, those who aren't teaching me seem to be searching for all kinds of information. I wonder how that is going. One morning, the 6 familiar humans and 1 familiar dog are gathered around the dining table as the usual.
I might get a hold of some quality intelligence regarding Isaac.
The other trades glances at Lupin's sudden announcement.
What kind of information? Did you find out where he is? This had better be good news. Calm down, I said I might get a hold of it. People need to sit back and savor the anticipation. Come on, why don't you just tell us why don't you tell us that if you're going to leave us hanging? Quit your whining. So far, we have yet to see Twilight make any big moves either. Shirayuki, your education is going well. Our days are rather productive.
Yes, I think I'm starting to understand a great deal, slowly but surely.
She's right. She's pretty much learned the basics of handling dangerous chemicals and emergency first aid and treatment.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
That's never going to compare to how far she has progressed with my fighting skills. Shirayuki, your physical abilities are nothing short of extraordinary. That plus my lessons will make you a fearsome foe. No random hoodlum off the street will be a match for you, armed or not. So barbaric. The ultimate victory is achieved without resorting to violence. She's perfected most of my elite training. She will need your fist cup manship after that. Ha! You call sneaking and picking pockets and education? Don't make me laugh. Picking pockets is much more subtle and civilized than solving all your problems by shooting them until they go away. Oh, would you be willing to test your passive theories against me? Alright. Press circle? No, press circle. Square? How did you bring up the text before?
Oh.
No. Alright. Alright, stop fighting, teachers. It's obvious that my lessons in machinery operation are the most useful. Lupin, that is certainly not the case. Agreed. There's no way. Are you sure you aren't just giving her lessons in frivolous romantic matters? How is it that you two are getting along when you're insulting me?
Impei, your lessons are very educational. Thank you.
Oh, did you just thank me? See, I told you, didn't I? Please, let's eat breakfast like civilized people. It's alright, I prefer when the table's conversations are lively. It makes things much more fun that way.
I've been keeping all the geographical information you give me in a notebook and reviewing it before going to bed.
I should be thanking you. I've certainly been having a pleasant time during our strolls.
We all have fun talking as we eat. Compared to my first few days here, it seems that Victor and Van Helsing are slowly beginning to open up to everyone else. Of course, I am too.
I almost forgot, Shirayuki. There's something I wanted to give you.
What is it?
It's a gift that Lupin asked for a little while ago. Good work, Chief Researcher.
What's the gift? Victor takes a box from under his chair and hands it to me.
Take it up to your room after breakfast. We'll be waiting here. I'd love to hear your reaction.
I don't really understand, but alright.
Do we get a new dress?
Ooh.
Get a show off for our men.
I'm curious about what's in the box, but I make my way through breakfast. I then go back to my room and open it. I see what it is and draw a small breath. He really made it for me. I spend some time getting ready, then head back and stand outside the door to the dining room. Victor, I'm ready. When I call out, I hear a commotion on the other side of the door.
Whoa, I've been waiting for this. What's happening? I suppose you could think of it as the unveiling of our beautiful princess. Come on in, Shirayuki.
Alright. I feel a little embarrassed, but I also want to show everyone since they had put such effort into giving this to me. I'm coming in.
Aww.
That's cool. And she has gloves too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a dress. She looks like an engineer.
What do you think?
Wowza! It suits you well, Shirayuki. How's the fit? I did let the seamstress know to look at your original outfit for reference.
It's perfect. It's easy to move around in.
That's sort of an active wear suit. It brings out your beauty even more.
Beauty is saying a bit much.
Setting beauty aside, that outfit will surely give you the mobility advantage in battle. Is that all you think about? What's wrong with that? It's the most important matter concerning us right now. Oh, Van Helsing, you have no idea how to treat a lady. I bet they don't even give you the time of day. That's none of your concern.
Please, Van Helsing, we need to get along.
Shirayuki, that outfit is made from threads soaked in a fluid cultivated from your blood. Clothing you probably knew this already, but your clothing does not let your poison through. It's designed to be easier to move around in than your original outfit, and we made you spares, so you can wear this outfit from now on.
Oh, good. I looked down at myself again. It's the first time wearing something different than what I wore when I awoke. I'm a little embarrassed but very happy. Thank you so much, Victor. In addition to the clothes, he had prepared some poison-proof tableware for me using the same method. I appreciate all that Victor has done sometime later.
Your school days here are about to end. As soon as I get some evidence for my info, I'll need you all to join me in my plan. So just tell us already what the info is and your plan. Come on, stop being so secretive. Does this mean our mission has finally begun? I'll lend you a hand as promised, however, this plan of yours has better be worth my time and effort. It's an effective plan for sure. Keep educating our precious young lady here until the time comes.
I'd appreciate if you could continue teaching me for a little while longer.
Of course. We only have a short time left, but I'll teach you as much as I can. Well then, Miss Yuki, who do you wish to learn from today? Who should I ask? Where is freaking Arson, game? Stop it! Just stop it! I kinda wanna hang out with Saint Germain.
Okay.
We're trying to do a kind of balance because we don't want to get too invested in one character. Because Arson is our main guy we're going after.
Saint Germain, would you teach me?
It makes me happy to hear you say so. Well, yes, I will teach you.
It does?
Yes, very. Walking along London with you is a wonderful way to spend some time.
That's right, he's teaching me about London. The purpose of these lessons is to learn geography and develop a good sense of the area to make it easier to run if needed.
Man, you're so lucky. I like to walk the streets of London with her too. There's not a single thing to gain from you walking around, from her walking around London with you. There's a lot to be gained. I have an extensive list of sightseeing spots that are famous for their souvenirs. So you gain souvenirs. Impey Van Helsing surely didn't mean it like that. Any thief would aim to learn every corner of their workspace. Shirayuki, getting to know London will be beneficial for you.
Yes, I feel that way too. I really appreciate what the Count is doing.
It's easy to speak of it in words, but London is a very expensive city. I'm only introducing you to a small portion of London, but I'll be glad if that information is useful to you. Tee. Miss Yuki, why don't we change things up a bit from our usual lessons?
Alright, I'm ready. After breakfast, Saint Germain and I walked the streets of London again.
Germain.
Or that's what I expected. For some reason, it takes me back to the Tower Bridge where we had already been.
We have our hat now.
Yeah. Saint Germain, why did we come back here?
Yeah, I guess that. I just thought I would show you something that I didn't tell you about last time. In addition to the roads we walk on, there's an access way above the tower bridge.
An access way?
As they say, seeing is believing. It's probably faster for me to simply show you than try to explain. This way, please.
I follow his lead. Soon, there is a staircase in one section of the bridge, and it seems we can climb up it. Wow, I didn't know there was a place like this.
Isn't it the architecture unique? It seems your father has an interesting way of thinking.
We climb a short flight of stairs, and suddenly there is light. What a view! I slowly open my eyes into the glare and see a sight of London that I'm not used to spread out before us.
Isn't it a nice view? There aren't too many places like this in London where you can just simply enjoy the view.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Dreams, desires, steam machines, people, steel London is overflowing with a variety of different things. I would like to talk with you about the city's history, which is comparable to Babylon, a prosperous ancient city.
Will knowing the history of London help me with self-defense?
Yes, certainly. A deep understanding of matters connected to everything, from your thoughts process to your actions. Understanding London on a deeper level will cement your safety within the city.
Alright, tell me about it, Count.
On the next episode, you will learn more about the history of London. Why can't we just, at this rate, we're just gonna get all the guys.
Yeah.
But we want artisan game. Give us the options. We're tired of waiting. But if you're liking what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe down below. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next Star Player 1 episode. Bye!